5 fears the burden of codependency. Long as you are in a good place, you're not needy, not demanding, or selfish. You have to play the role that you're fine. Even if you're shattered, you still have to show up. What do you fear? You fear if you're not in a good place, people won't like you anymore. You have to remain in hiding. Who can handle your struggles? Fear number 2, discomfort. When you receive empathy, empathy reveals your vulnerability and threatens who you are as a person. You tend to show that you have it all together in the empathy department. Your needs goes unmet. Why? It's not allowed by the person who is suffering. It is not to say that you cannot show empathy. Fear number 3, isolating when you are struggling. You retreat so that others won't see you when you're suffering. You're only talking about the bad day after it has passed. You joke about your suffering in a dark humor and sarcasm on good days. You never reach out when the suffering starts. No one can see you when you are broken. The isolation hides the pain. You go back in time when you were rejected. You isolate yourself. You punish yourself. And you send yourself back into that little room or that corner. Fear number 4, you focus on helping others. You are helping other people to give yourself power and putting your own needs aside. Help is extended to everyone except you. Remember, you are the capable one. You can rescue others, but you can't even save yourself. It helps to heal a person's inner wound if you suffer a trauma in childhood and felt powerless. Now that you are helping other people in your mind, it calms you for a period of time, but it doesn't help the deep hurt. It only makes the hurt deeper. Number 5, apologizing for basic needs, for taking a long time, a long lunch break, or when somebody starts complaining about you being in the shower too long. Whatever a person takes for granted, you apologize for. And whatever decision you make sure that it doesn't impact the other person. You are Mr. Do Everything Right, so you don't have to apologize for anything wrong or no mistakes. Mr. Capable's gasoline is loneliness and sadness. Who is there to meet your unmet needs? So much neglect. The codependent person wants you to care about them. The sacrifice is great, and the codependent individual has given up so much for other people. The burden is becoming to be too much to bear. And when you no longer see yourself inside of yourself, then you are permanently lost. Who are you? You're done. You've served your purpose. You no longer exist. You no longer want to exist. Fear is knocking at the door. Danger is upon us. We always talk about fight, flight, and sometimes freeze response. We never talk about the fawn response. These are warning responses on how we may react when danger comes calling. What is the fawn response? It is when you learn to anticipate the needs of others. You are the silent people pleaser. You have a hard time saying no. You are the capable one, the one who copes on their own. People don't realize the one they think is the capable one is all alone and very sad. People don't realize the suffering you carry because you are codependent and you need a home where a person can let you be yourself. All the time, it will be a game for the person who has the keys to your mind and your secrets. The capable person realizes he can't keep everyone happy. Mr. I got this. Mr. I'm good. No, you're not good. There is no way you are good all the time, and it is impossible to cover the needs of all those people. The burden is monumental. You are the undercover person. No one has to worry about you. This is the tragedy that is left in everybody's mind. You were the life of the party. You lit up every room. You were pure light. You connected to all these people. You were generous, and you brought light into everybody's life. You always had your crew's back. What happened? It sounds like this. The codependent person got caught up in another person's mess. What happens next? The codependent person is doing everything they can to safeguard the person who is holding their life hostage. Why? The messy person is driving the keys to the codependent's mind. The manipulation is great, and they have the keys to many of your secrets. And so what do? The codependent person gives into demands and feels guilty. There's a dangerous dance with the codependent person and a person who's very controlling. The sadness to this relationship is they both need each other for validation. They feed off the reactions of others. They both have different ways of going about their delivery. Who is setting the boundaries? Who is in control? I'm an OG. In my time, the controlling person would begin and end the sentence with, "You owe me." Now, there's a name for the controlling person. In this moment in time, you call the controlling person a narcissist. Whatever you call them today, they will suck the life out of you. You are a tool, and you will never have any value unless you're doing it all for the controlling person. And after you're done serving them, you're finished. And once again, you've served your purpose. As an OG, I reflected on a statement that was said at the beginning of the sentence and at the end of the sentence. Again, the reflection just kept rolling around in my mind. You owe me. You will never be paid in full. Your life will always be in the layaway, and I will lay you away. As I look back, I thought most of these people looked like they had everything and they were in control. But another person had the keys and they were walking around, not even in neutral. They couldn't even drive. They may have had struggles with hidden or covert abuse in their relationship. The common factor with each and every one of those deaths, they all seem to be so well put together. And we just kept saying, I can't believe it. They wouldn't do anything like this. I spoke to them the other day, and they was at the top of their game. This can't be happening, but it's happening. They each had a deep secret in their childhood. They probably had childhood trauma. They suffered. Everything in their life was perfect. And what happened when their secret is found out? it's used against them. We fail to really take a closer look at the person who's suffering the most. We fail to realize that particular individual did not have the keys to their mind. Another person was behind the wheel and was driving their mind to the brink. The person's mind got tired of the game, and they just couldn't take it anymore. They did not want the keys to their mind back. They wanted out of the controlled relationship. No matter how much they contribute, it would always be more added on. Nothing would ever change. It would never benefit the giver. It would always benefit the taker. People love playing mind games and invalidating a person's feelings. This happens to be a person who is willing to please and is codependent in this relationship. Listen, traditional ways taught you to not to burden anyone, to keep your secrets and your pain to yourself. You can be seen and not heard. You are more likable and acceptable, or safer if you check your emotions and needs. Do not keep any of these secrets to yourself, regardless of what you were taught. Always try to reach out. I'm here in this time and space, this moment in time, for solutions to the problem, to give information to the next generation. This has been really hard, and it has shocked a lot of people. And I hope this information that I'm saying tonight will prevent someone from deleting themselves. Just the facts for today and future purposes. When I heard that voice say, "Save the last dance," I took another trip down memory lane. Once again, I heard, "You owe me. You will never get out of this layaway, and I will lay you away." Just remember, the person that you think is so capable, the person that you're looking at that you think that has it all together, please check on them. Because this is the person that nobody suspects. This is the person that's hurting the most. This is the person that wants love and validation from other people. So please, when you hear it, that I got this, that I'm cool, that I'm fine, please check on this person and make sure they don't slip through the cracks. I'm signing off tonight for lessons learned as the wife in the life of a military person. Thank you. And if you like this video, come back and subscribe. This is Linda Ballard, 911 Health. And so far, we have made it past Christmas. Thank you.